The silence in the house wasn't empty. It was a thick, woolen thing, a presence that stuffed your ears and pressed in on your eardrums. It was the silence of a held breath, and it had been holding for 3 weeks. Ever since the thing with the radio. It started subtly. Leo would be reading in his worn armchair, and the old analog tuner in the corner would crackle to life, not with music or voices, but with a low, wet static, like the sound of a damp sponge being squeezed over and over. He'd get up, turn it off, and the silence would rush back in, heavier than before. Then the whispers began. They weren't in the room. They were in the static. Faint, pleading threads of sound he could almost, but not quite, grasp. Help. See me. So dark in here. He told himself it was interference, a faulty wire. He was a practical man, a retired engineer. He fixed things, but he couldn't fix this. The whispers grew more frequent, more desperate. They started to bleed out of the radio, lingering in the corners of the room. After he'd ripped the plug from the wall, he'd hear them as he fell asleep. A sibilant sigh from his closet. Lonely. His wife, Clara, had passed 2 years ago. The grief had been a sharp, clean pain. This was different. This was a slow, cold infection. He stopped answering the phone. The mail piled up. The world outside his window seemed to lose its color, fading to a perpetual, gloomy gray. He wasn't living. He was waiting. And he didn't know for what. One evening, the radio turned on by itself. The dial was dead. The power cord still cold on the floor. Yet from its mesh speaker, the static poured, louder than ever. A churning ocean of white noise. And in the center of it, a voice, clear, his voice.